Hello and welcome to Joe Marquis Wagers. I am Joe Marquis. Today is Thursday, August 15th, 2024. Today I'm going to do a preview of the AFC South. As a reminder, last season the Texans finished on top of the division, followed by the Jaguars, the Colts, and then the Titans. The Jags had jumped out to a huge lead to start the year, but faltered late after Trevor Lawrence suffered a knee injury. CJ Stroud and the Texans were all too willing to take advantage, as Stroud may have had the best season of any rookie QB in NFL history. I went through each team's schedule week by week and decided if they were going to win or lose that game. Here is the breakdown for the Houston Texans. There are a lot more expectations on the Texans this year, but this is still the second easiest division in football. While no one will be looking past the Texans this year, there is a lot of history of great QBs taking a big leap in year two. I think the Texans repeat as division champs with a record of 11-6. The next AFC South team that I looked at was the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars have two games in London this year in back-to-back weeks, just like they did last year. This year it will be week 6 against the Bears and week 7 against the Patriots. The Jags' familiarity with London and being able to stay there for 2 weeks will allow them to win both of these games. The Jags have a good team this year, and I think they get into the playoffs as a wild card with a record of 10-7. The third AFC South team I looked at was the Indianapolis Colts. There's a wide variance on how experts think this team will perform this year. It all revolves around their second-year QB, Anthony Richardson. I'm not as high on him as others. He only played in 4 games last year. That is just not enough for me to make an informed opinion on whether or not he'll be a successful NFL QB. He also hasn't shown me the ability to play a full season. Gardner Minshew is no longer there. He is in Vegas battling to be the starter. The Colts did, however, pick up Joe Flacco as their backup, and he played excellent for the Browns after all the QB injuries they had last year. I have the Colts finishing a respectable 8-9, but out of the playoffs. The last AFC South team is the Tennessee Titans. The Titans fired their coach after the season last year, and Derrick Henry left for the Ravens. The jury is still out on second-year QB Will Levis. He only played 9 games last year and completed less than 60% of his passes. I have the Titans as one of the 3 worst teams in the league, along with the Panthers and the Patriots. I have them finishing the year 3-14 with an outside chance at the number 1 pick in the draft. There is some value on the win totals in the AFC South. DraftKings has the win total for the Texans set at 9.5. I have them winning 11 games this year, so I played the over at -140. DraftKings has the Jaguars at 8.5 wins, and I have the Jags winning 10 games, so I also played the over on this one at -110. Now, Bet365 has the Titans win total at 6.5. I only have them winning 3 games this year, so I played the under at -135. I also played the Texans to win the division at plus money. I got them at Bet365 at +110. That wraps up my breakdown of the AFC South. My AFC West video will be out in a couple of days. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, Joe Marquis Wagers. If you have already subscribed, thank you, and please share my channel on all of your social media platforms. Good luck on all of your wagers, and in this case, your futures wagers as well. And remember, when it comes to wagering, there is no such thing as a lock. There are only logical, well-reasoned wagers with value.